My name is John Miller. I am 32 years old, and this is not a movie story. This is my real life, a true love story that taught me how love, class difference, and silence can break a man from the inside. I grew up in New York, in a rich family where money was never a problem, but emotions were always missing. My father was a businessman. My mother cared about social status, and in our house success mattered more than feelings. When I was 24, I met Sarah for the first time at a small public library. She was 22 then, working part-time while studying. She wore simple clothes, carried old books, and smiled like life had not broken her yet. That smile changed something inside me. Sarah came from a poor family. Her father was sick, her mother worked long hours, and she had learned early how to survive without complaining. I fell in love slowly, deeply, and honestly. This was not attraction, this was true love. We started talking every day. She listened when I spoke, and I felt seen for the first time in my life. I never told her about my family's wealth at first. I wanted her to love me for who I was, not for what I had. Months passed, and our bond grew stronger. We walked together, shared cheap coffee, laughed at small jokes, and dreamed about a simple future. I told her I wanted a quiet life, a small home, and peace. She believed me. But reality has its own plans. One day my family found out about Sarah. They asked questions, not about her heart, but about her background. Where is her family from? What do they do? How much do they earn? My mother said she was not suitable for our standard. I fought for Sarah, but I was young and still weak against my family's control. Sarah slowly started to feel the difference. She saw how people looked at her when she came near my world. She felt small, unwanted, and out of place. I tried to protect her, but love alone was not enough. She started pulling away, replying late, smiling less. I asked her many times what was wrong, but she always said she was fine. One evening, she asked me to meet her at the same library where we first met. I still remember her eyes that day. They were calm, but full of pain. She told me she loved me, but love was hurting her. She said she could not live every day feeling like a burden in my life. She said our worlds were too different, and no matter how strong love is, reality is stronger. I begged her. I promised to leave everything if needed, but she did not believe words anymore. With tears in her eyes, she said goodbye and walked away. That moment broke something in me forever. She did not leave because she stopped loving me. She left because she loved me enough to let go. After that, my life went on, but my heart stayed behind. I achieved success, earned more money, and gained respect, but none of it filled the empty space Sarah left. Even today, years later, I sometimes sit alone and think about her smile in that library. This is my emotional love story, a real-life love story. A painful love story that teaches one lesson clearly. Love is not always enough, and sometimes the deepest love ends in silence, not because of hate, but because of reality.